Mariano Rivera will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Chris Colabello will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Find the ball.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Ball in there for a called strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits him not be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though,
it's on the way. Swinging a hard ground ball to third.
Here you go.
On second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Scranton leads it 5-3. Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in with the tying run on Pesta. Now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score.
Your attention, please.
Mariano Rivera is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Mariano Rivera.
Brent Gomes will step in with the tying run on first. Here's the 2-2 offering. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Travis Harrison will stand in. Called out on strike. Now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base
Right
hit.
here, on the bag.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Nick Gordon step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one. Missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched, 1-0 ball game. This is just a podcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Your attention, please.
Mariano Rivera is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Mariano Rivera.
Daniel Robertson will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit.
One after all.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Number 6 will step in. A couple of walks thus far. Now the 1-2. And here's the foul tip. Held on to strike 3, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
attention, please.
Mariano Rivera is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Mariano Rivera.
Jason Rogers will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try again a 1-2. The pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts and the very
first pitch on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. 2 down here in the ninth.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. This pop-up is
down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to shut the door as they wind up ending the month on a winning note.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
Attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis.
Justin Sellers will stand in. He drove in, comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
In now, Hernandez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Here's another 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Austin is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
Alan Henson will stand in to lead things off. Now the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Sebastian Valley will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down. Here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
He's hitting the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. The throw home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. Diaz will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got
guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out. You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but 2 away now. You don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Romero will get the next 0-2. Now here's the ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Mariano Rivera is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Mariano Rivera.
Daniel Fields will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. There's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
In now, number 15. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Set, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about a 4-run lead. You can give up runs to get outs at this stage of the game. That's going to cut the lead to 3, but at this point, they'll take it.
Stepping in now, James Robbins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Pop up. That's a nice one.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Mariano Rivera is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Number 69 will try again. 0 for 3 with him set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You gotta like the work rate.